Welcome to Pavitra Laptop Care. See, now we have seen multiple signals and voltages in S5 state. But here one point you have to remember it, that is the laptop, any laptop will work only in two modes. One is before pressing power button and after pressing power button. See, the before pressing power button, the smart chip will be in idle condition. What are those? It's IO, PCH and processors. When we press the power button, that is the indication to work together. Each together, the processor, what is that? PCH, processor and IO plus RAM also. Sorry, this one, what is that? Bias chip also. Okay, all together will start working. Okay, how it will work? Through these communication signals and signal, what are the signals are there, no, they will interchange each other. Okay, one signal processor will give and other signal PCH will give. According to that signal, IO will give other signals. Okay, so like that it will work in only two modes, after pressing power button and before pressing power button. Now we not yet press the power button. See, here is the switch, here is the ground and here is the positive volts. So here through this resistor it will enter to pin number 127. What is that? IO. It's input. Okay, now once you press the power button, here the first smart chip IO will recognize now the game starts. It means it will turn on. Okay, now once it turn on, here is the indication goes to PCH. What indication? SIO power button. It's the output. Okay, this one, the through this signal it will communicate with the PCH. So now what the PCH part? See, now here it receives the SIO power button hash signal. Okay, hash in the sense there should be 3.3 voltage should be there for disable it. If it is enable, it will be always be on. Okay, so now this entered. Once this entered, what PCH will do? It means all basic signals are okay. Then only this signal will enter to the PCH. Now power button signal started, right? So it means they all together they have to work. That is the indication here. So once it receives, PCH receives this signal, then immediately what it will do, it will release SIO underscore sleep underscore S5 and SIO underscore sleep underscore S4. Here S5 won't work much, but the S4 signal will be there. No, this one will active the S3 state. S3 means it's a RAM state. Okay, so what are those? See here, through this signal only, through this coil will get 1.2 VDDQ signal. It's a RAM voltage. Okay, and also it will activate 2.5 volts also. So this is RAM enable signal. Okay, this signal will pass through this pass to this two, what is that, SODIMM slots. Okay, it means RAM slot. Now it got 2.5 and 1.2 volts VDDQ. Now here all of after this RAM, here the processor will receive 1.0 volts VCC ST through this S4 signal. At a time it will release 0.6 volts DDR underscore VTT on signal. Once this signal will release, then the RAM section will get VTT signal 0.6 volts. See, sometimes some technicians will give complaint. It's they are getting 1.2 volts, but they are unable to get 0.6 volts. Means that control system will come from the processor. Okay, so from this processor only this signal will come. So now through this power button, what are the signals will active? One is S5 and S4, the PCH will release. Then through this S4, here RAM section voltages are generated and 2.5 also generated, and it went to this slot. Okay, after that through this S4 signal, it's a 1.0 volts VCC ST also generated, that went to processor. Inside the processor, it will release a output that is 0.6 volts DDR VTT on. Through this only VTT signal 0.6 volts reference signals will be available on the slots. That's it. This is called S3 state. Means it's a RAM signal will generate in S3 state. Okay. In next videos, we will check what are the signals and what are the voltage will generate. Okay. That's it. Thank you very much.